Hello children, good morning everybody. Welcome to our channel Smart Study. In today's class, I am going to start your fourth lesson. By yesterday we have completed all the three lessons and I have conducted tests also. Now our fourth lesson is name is what children? Our clothes. Okay. We shall learn about this lesson now. Before starting the lesson, they have given us some tasks. We shall see that one. See what is the task? Fill in the missing letters to name the clothes shown below. Okay, they have given here missing letters and we should fill them. Okay, already I have written answer. You can guess and write there again. Okay, first one is what children? If you observe here, what is this? Skirt. So what is the spelling of skirt? I am writing here again. S-K. Okay, S-K-I-R-T. R this is, next is T. Okay, skirt. This is a answer. You see the picture and then think what is that, which type of clothes are this, and you can write the answer. Next one is what? If you observe, this one is what children? Raincoat. So what is the spelling of raincoat? R-A-I-N, rain, C-O-A-T, coat. So I am writing here, see again, R A I N C O A T. Okay, raincoat. This is O. Next one is what children? Shirt. S-H-I-R-T. I am not having space here. Just I am saying. You can listen and write. Here it is written already, right? Shirt. S-H-I-R-T. Shirt. Next, moving to the next picture. What is this? Jacket. Jacket, jacket. Okay, I am repeating it again. Jacket, jacket. Next one is what children? Shorts. Shorts. Okay, shorts. 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 Next one is what? Cardigan. You might have listened this word newly, but usually they wear, this is looking like sweater, right? In winter time they will wear this type of clothes. Okay, like sweater. So what is the spelling of cardigan? Means C-A-R-D. Card spelling you know, right? C-A-R-D, card. I-G-A-N, cardigan. Okay. Now we shall start the lesson. See, I will read each para and explain for you, because if I read that what is there, while you are reading again this lesson, if you have doubt anywhere of, or if you can't read anywhere, by listening this my audio, you can understand that one. Okay. See here. Just like food and shelter, clothes are also one of our most important needs. Yes or no? How will it daily we need food to eat. In the similar way we need shelter also, means a house. If we are having house only now without having what? If rainy season come without becoming wet, yes or no? We can be safe. If summer season comes, means it will be very hot. So what will we do? Everybody we will have shelters. That means we will have our own homes. And if we have food, if we take the food daily only, we can get energy and we can do any work. Then what they are saying here means, similarly like food and shelter, we also need clothes. Clothes are also very important for us. Yes or no? See, why these clothes are important, they have given for us. See, we wear clothes for the following reasons. First one, they protect us from rain, heat and cold. Yes or no? During rainy season, what we'll do? We'll wear all raincoats, gumboots and all those. If it is summer, we will wear cotton clothes. If it is cold, that is winter season, we will wear sweaters and all those. So according to the different types of seasons, we are changing our clothes also. So clothes are that much important for us, because they will be protecting us from all this heat, cold and rain. Okay. The second point why we need to wear clothes is, they protect us from the bites of mosquitoes and other insects. Yes or no? Without biting any mosquitoes or small insects also, these clothes will protect us. They will protect our body. Yes or no? Next one. Third point is what? They cover our body and make us look smart. Yes or no? In clothes also will wear different types. Suppose you children are there, you will wear what? All skirts, shorts. Yes or no? Punjabi dresses, different dresses are coming. Suppose if women are there, they will tie saris. Different types of clothes will be there. By wearing all these different types of clothes, they will be attractive for our body and we will be looking very beautiful according to the different types of clothes. So for all these reasons, clothes are very important for us along with the food and shelter. Understood? Okay, what are the reasons mainly why we need clothes? Means they will protect us from rain, heat and cold, and these also will be protecting from the bites of mosquitoes and other insects, and they will cover our body to keep us smart and beautiful. Okay, next one. I am zooming it. Okay, children. Now see here. Now they are saying about different types of clothes. What they have given here, I am reading. We wear different types of clothes at home, in school, for playing and for sleeping. Yes or no? At home you will wear normally what? Night dresses, such type. At school you will wear particular uniform. For each school some different uniform will be there. You are supposed to wear that only. Yes or no? For playing, if you go, some types of clothes you'll wear. Suppose if you went for any parties or functions, the new dresses you'll wear. Yes or no? And while sleeping you'll wear the night dresses. Okay, so according to the different situations, we are changing the different clothes. At home some type of clothes, at school one type, for playing one type, and for sleeping other type. Okay, our clothes should be clean, comfortable, suit to the weather of the place and to the type of the work we do. Yes or no? Simply however you want different types of clothes we can't wear. According to the particular situation, what work you are doing, according to that you should change your clothes. And along with that, your clothes should be very clean. They should be neatly ironed. Yes or no? Otherwise all germs will enter into your clothes and you may get different types of diseases. Okay, they should be clean and they must be comfortable, means they should be not very fit for you. If they are tight means will air go for you inside, it will be very irritating for you if you wear the tight dresses. Okay, they should be somewhat loose at least, and firstly they should be comfort for you if you wear any clothes. Okay, and they should also suit the weather of the place. Okay, wherever you go, according to that weather, if it is cold you need to wear sweater, such type of. Yes or no? If it is summer, if it is very hot, you need to wear the cotton clothes. According to the weather and that particular place, you need to change the clothes. Okay, next topic is what, children? Here, material for the clothes. Means what? How these clothes are coming from, what material it is coming, how these clothes are made, we shall see in this topic. Now see here, I am reading first. The clothes that we wear are made from long and thin threads. Yes or no? Whatever dress, whatever clothes you are wearing, with what they are made? They are made up of threads. Some long threads and some thin threads. Okay, long means big one, you know. Thin means సన్నగా ఉంటాయి కదా, those one. Okay, with the type of the long and thin threads they will be preparing the clothes. Okay, and these threads are only called as fibers. Okay, what is fiber, they will be asking. What is fiber? Fiber is nothing but threads. The threads which are used to make the clothes only are called as the fibers. Yes or no? See here what they have given. The clothes that we wear are made up of long and thin threads. Okay, whatever clothes we are wearing, they are made up of what? Long and thin threads, and these threads only are called as the fibers. Fibers are nothing but threads. Okay, there are two types of fibers mainly, natural fibers and man-made fibers. Okay, in these fibers there are two types itself. Okay, first one is what, children? Natural fibers. Second one is what? Man-made fibers. First one is what? Natural fibers, I told. What is meant by natural fibers? Naturally that we get from nature, that is plants and animals are called natural fibers. Second one is what, children? Man-made fibers, means that we made by our own. That fibers are known as the man-made fibers. So one after one we shall see now. First one is what, children? Here, natural fibers. So we shall learn about the natural fibers now. Fibers which are obtained from the plants and animals are called as the natural fibers. Just now I told, no, what is meant by natural fibers means whatever fibers that are obtained from the plants and also animals are called as what, children? Natural fibers. We get fibers like cotton and jute from their respective plants. We obtain fibers like wool and silk from animals. Just now I told, no, whatever fibers we get from the plants and animals are called as a natural fibers. Here they have given some pictures of natural fibers. See, cotton is a natural fiber which we get from plant or animal? Plant. Cotton will get from the cotton plant. Next one, jute is there. Jute we get from the plants. So cotton and jute are the fibers which we get from what, children? Plants. I am writing here plants. C-P-L-A-N-T-S. As we are getting these from the plants, these are called as the fibers which we get from the plants, that is natural fibers. Next one, here wool is there, it is coming from the sheep. Yes or no? Silk is there, it is coming from the cocoons. So this wool and silk are coming from where, children? Animals. So I am writing here animals. So wool and silk we are getting from where? Animals. So togetherly that we get the fibers from both the plants and animals only are called as what, children? Natural fibers. Understood? What are natural fibers means what you should write? Fibers which are obtained from plants and animals are called as natural fibers. What are the plants? From cotton plant we are getting cotton, jute plant we are getting jute, next from the sheep we are getting the wool, next is from cocoon we are getting the silk sarees. Okay? Understood? So these are all the different types of the natural fibers. Next, one more point is there here, see. Clothes are also made from the leather. What is meant by leather? You have heard leather, I think so, no? Leather shoes you listen, leather chappals, leather belts. From where this leather will we get? Do you know? Leather is what? Nothing but it is the skin of the dead animals. Some sheep, some animals will be died, no, some. That from the dead animals they will be removing the skin of their animals, and they will be making these clothes. That removed skin only is called as nothing but leather, children. Okay, so clothes are also made from leather. Leather is also used to make, just now I told, no, for what it is used, leather for making bags, belts, shoes. Okay, still for many purposes they will be using the leather. Leather is obtained from the skin of the dead animals. Just now I told, no, from where we get this leather means from the skin of the dead animals. Some people, however, kill animals for their skin. This is a punishable act. So some people, what they will do for money purpose, for making all these clothes and belts from the leather, before the animals have died only, they only will kill the animals and they will take the skin. But anybody have seen that there will be very severe punishment for them, okay, who has done that one. Okay, if when they are alive only we are not supposed to kill them. Yes or no? If they are died, we can take them and we can use that skin of the dead animals to make the leather. But we only should not kill them. Okay, understood? Okay, along with this natural fiber, the cotton, jute, wool and silk, from the skin of the dead animals also this leather is taken and made different what, bags, belt, shoes and many clothes. See here, a jacket is made from the leather. This is a jacket. From what fiber it is made? From the leather it is made. Understood? This is about the natural fiber. Natural means in the name only it is there, nature, which we get from the nature, that is plants and animals. Okay. Okay, next one is what, children? Man-made fibers. First one, natural fibers, is finished. Second one is what? Man-made fibers. Man-made means what? We, who made by man. Those fibers are known as the man-made fibers. So here fibers like nylon, polyester, crepe, terracotta that are made by humans in factories are called as the man-made fibers. From where we get, what are the examples of man-made fibers means this one you should say. Nylon, polyester, crepe, terracotta. Okay, all these are made by us, man. Okay, in factories they will prepare this, all these types of fibers. So as we are preparing, as man is making all these fibers, they have given the name for these fibers as man-made fibers. In the before one, plants and animals are giving us. So they are coming from the nature. That's why they gave the name for that as natural fibers. Here these are coming by humans. So these are called as the man-made fibers. Next is what, children? These are not obtained from natural sources. Just now I told, no, we are not getting this one from the natural sources. These are also known as synthetic fibers. Understood? For man-made fibers there are two names. First one is we can call it as man-made fibers, or we can call it as also synthetic fibers. What is the other name of man-made fibers? They will say. What will you say? You should say synthetic fibers. Both man-made fibers or synthetic fibers are same. Man-made, synthetic. Okay. Next one. Clothes made from synthetic fibers are wrinkle free, strong and cannot be torn easily. Okay, for all the clothes which are made from the synthetic fibers means what? This nylon one, polyester, crepe, terracotta, these will be wrinkle free itself. Wrinkle means what? Mudtal vadte antam gandana. Okay, free means what? వీటికి పడవు, ముడతలు పడవు. For this type of clothes, suppose cotton dresses are there, immediately they will get the wrinkles. But these type of clothes, that is synthetic or man-made fibers, will not get the wrinkles. Nylon, polyester, crepe, terracotta, they will be very smooth. Later I will send you the pictures also, all this one, okay? I'll show you all the nylon, polyester, crepe, terracotta pics. Next one is what? They will be wrinkle free and they will be very strong. These type of synthetic fibers will be very strong and cannot be turned easily, okay? They will be not turned also that much easily. Chiniki podam, okay? They will not be turned fastly. So next one is what? However, these clothes can easily catch fire, but I have told now in the previous class in safety first, if you wear the synthetic clothes and go, they will catch the fire easily. I have told you. What are the examples? This nylon, crepe, polyester, terracotta. This type of clothes, they won't get wrinkles. They will be strong and can't be torn easily. But if you go near the fire, immediately, fastly they will catch the fire, okay? That's why they will say if you go to the kitchen while cooking or anything, you need to wear the cotton clothes but not the synthetic clothes, okay? Because they will be catching the fire very easily. We should therefore not wear synthetic clothes if we have to go near fire or light crackers. I don't know, if you go anytime near the fire or you are bursting the crackers, you should not wear this type of synthetic fibers, okay? I am rubbing this. Understood, children? Till now what we have learned? Mainly there will be two types of fibers. First one is natural fibers. Second one is the man-made fibers. Natural fibers means we get from the both the plants and animals. Yes or no? From plants what do we get? Cotton, jute. From animals, wool, silk. If they ask what are the examples of the natural fibers means, you should write all this: cotton, jute, wool, silk. Leather also you can write. Leather from where we are getting? From the skin of the dead animals. These are also coming from animals only, no? So these also come under the natural fibers. What they will make with the leather means bags, belts, shoes, different types of clothes they will make. Jacket, all this, okay? Next one, what did I told for you? Man-made fibers. All the fibers which are made by the humans in the factories are called as the man-made fibers. We will make by ourselves these all. What are the examples of man-made fibers means? Nylon, polyester, crepe, terracotta, okay? These will be very strong. These and there also will be wrinkle free. Ante mudtal padavu. Next one, what? They cannot be turned easily. They will not tear also that much easily. But what is the drawback of this means? These will catch the fire fastly. So by wearing this type of man-made fibers or synthetic fibers, we should not go near fire or we should not burst crackers. Okay? Next one. See here, they have given us one chart here. We shall see what is there here. I am zooming it. Already I have written answer. You can try to do it. Is it okay now? Okay, children. Now see here, complete the following chart they have given. Yes or no? First one, what they have given, children? Fibers. They have given two arrows, means what? Fibers are of how many types? How many types? Two types. First one is natural fibers. Second one is what, children? Man-made fibers. Here instead of man-made fibers you can write other name. What is that? Synthetic fibers also you can write. SYNTHETIC. Synthetic. Okay, this is T. Synthetic fibers or man-made fibers, both are same. Again they are asking examples of the natural fibers. What are the examples of natural fibers I told for you? Cotton, jute, wool, silk. Okay, four I have given. Leather also are there. Anything you can write here. Here I have written jute. Cotton and jute are the examples of the natural fibers. Next one is what, children? Man-made fibers or synthetic fibers. What are the examples? That means which are made by man in the factories. Examples: polyester, rayon, nylon, terracotta. All this I have given. No, that anything you can write. Okay. By this I am ending the session. In the next class I will start the next topic, that is the seasons and our clothes. Okay. You can read this lesson again and again. If you are having any doubt, you pause that video and listen that video again and again. Okay. This will be present in the YouTube only. How many times you want to listen, you can listen that many times and all your doubts will be clarified easily. Okay. that video will be present in the YouTube only. Suppose you have not understood one para, pause that video, listen again. If you have not understood for one time, listen second time, listen third time, 10 times you listen. Till the time you have understood everything, you can listen. Okay. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe our channel is Smart Study. Thank you.